Thanks. So I'm going to speak this morning in my capacity as Vice President for Innovation and Tech Transfer for SARIMA, the Southern African Research and Innovation Management Association. So SARIMA was established in 2002 as a regional organization based in South Africa with members from several countries across the Southern African region and beyond. It's a platform for research managers and innovation managers engaging across the public and private sector to promote and facilitate best practices in research and innovation management, ultimately aiming to strengthen the research and innovation ecosystem to support social and economic development in the region. Our members consist mainly of research managers and innovation managers and tech transfer professionals, as well as researchers, research project managers, policymakers, and allied professionals. We also play a key role in connecting stakeholders in the ecosystem who facilitate, support, and promote research management and innovation management, from universities, investments, government departments and agencies, incubators and accelerators, IP firms, spin-out companies, industry collaborators, etc. SARIMA plays a particular role in the research and innovation value chain, and we'll stress the concept of the value chain. We work to build support within institutions to promote the performance of more high-quality, relevant research to produce outputs and outcomes that make a positive impact to the economy and society. I think here I'd like to stress it's about doing more research, so having more resources to support that, ensuring that the research is carried out to a high quality, realizing that there's some value judgments embedded in that, and that the research is relevant to help solve some of the challenges that we encounter in our environment. So this starts off with the question of research strategy and setting a research agenda that helps ensure that such research takes place, securing and managing funding. So that's both internal funding that an organization has at its disposal, as well as external funding from other parties, from both public and private sector, as well as international, ensuring that this is all soundly managed, which involves a whole range of processes. We also focus on ensuring that enabling policies are in place at regional, national, and institutional level. We pay attention to research ethics and integrity, which is becoming increasingly important in the conduct of research, as well as other compliance matters. And our innovation and tech transfer arm promotes knowledge and technology transfer, where we look at various channels for dissemination to make impact. I'm just looking, I think. There's a slide missing. Sorry about that. But essentially, I think with SARIMA, we are focusing on making sure that we are able to cross that value chain from research management to innovation management and tech transfer. A lot of organizations that are active in this space focus on one or the other in other countries and regions. And when SARIMA was established, and this continues to be the case, saw the value in crossing the value chain and covering both aspects within our organization. Although different skill sets to some extent are needed in both, don't have a strong research enterprise within an organization, there isn't going to be much of a pipeline of outputs and outcomes that's capable of being transferred, taken up in the market to make impact in society. So looking at SARIMA's strategy, our vision is to be the forum of choice for professionals in research and innovation management due to our distinct ability to influence, educate, advocate, and facilitate professional recognition. We do this in order to support research and innovation endeavors across the Southern African region. And our strategic objectives include pioneering professional excellence, advocating with an authentic voice, ensuring engagement and connectivity, cultivating communities of practice, and realizing sustainability and resilience. Unpacking the objectives a bit further, we focus on developing the disciplines of research and innovation management with a strong focus on professionalization and best practice. We foster and coordinate activities related to research and innovation management at local, national, and international level. We work to create a climate that's enabling and conducive for research and innovation at the different levels. And we seek out and establish mutually beneficial links with similar organizations working in similar areas that can help promote our efforts. Looking at how we operate, we carry out a range of projects that are relevant to our space. So these might be involved in capacity building, in researching best practices and development of resources that are going to be helpful to the community. We have an annual conference as well as other forums that we hold from time to time. We carry out a range of training activities. We participate in networks that allow for exchanges and mentorships to take place. And we have a role in advocating for policies and interventions that help create the climate that we need for a strong ecosystem. As outputs, we build capacity, and so we have capacitated staff in our institutions. We establish communities of practice, and we have a pool of role models and mentors. Outcomes are professional accreditation, robust institutional capabilities, and an enabling policy environment, working towards the impact of efficient and impactful research, as well as new products and services in the market. A little bit more about our training and professionalization activities. We have two different arms of this. IPRC, the International Professional Recognition Council, which grants an accreditation for research management, and the Alliance of Technology Transfer Professionals in the tech transfer space. So the IPRC Secretariat is actually hosted by SARIMA, who is one of the key parties in getting this created, but it is an international body. And there are different levels of accreditation. Initially for new entrants to the profession, they can get accredited as a research administrator. And then as they progress, they can get a research management professional, senior research management professional status. SARIMA runs various courses, has a collection in particular of 6 online modules that can be completed towards these different credentials. On the tech transfer side, ATTP is an association of associations of which SARIMA is a member. This includes some of the other big international associations such as ASTP in Europe and Autumn in the US. And this means that SARIMA courses can be accredited to earn points from ATTP towards the RTTP status, which is Registered Technology Transfer Professional. Again, we have different levels of recognition. So in early stages of one's career, one can be recognized as a candidate RTP. As one progresses through a combination of training and professional achievements, one can be recognized as RTTP, which is an internationally recognized credential. Some of the training and professionalization activities we offer at SARIMA include open training courses, which are typically held online as usually 2-day courses. We also offer custom training or in-house training on request, which can be in person or online. And we have project-focused training where training is part of our project deliverables. We hold regular webinars on topics of interest to the community, as well as discussion forums. We have 2 communities of practice established, one on research ethics and integrity, and one on research outputs, outcomes, and impact. And attendance of these different events can earn points towards the professional accreditation. Our training spans more basic beginners level training to advanced level training. We also offer some training in conjunction with other partners. SARIMA's other activities include mentorships and exchanges. So, for example, last year, together with the World Intellectual Property Organization, several South African tech transfer offices hosted SADC tech transfer practitioners from other countries to provide on-the-job training for a period of 8 weeks. SARIMA regularly partners with a range of other organizations in our various projects and activities, including Autumn, WARIMA, so other RIMAs, WARIMA in West Africa and IRIMA in East Africa, CURA and ACU, ARMA and INORMS on the research management side, ATTP and WIPA on the tech transfer side. Our SARIMA annual conference is always a highlight of the year. This will be taking place for 2024 next month in Maputo. And then we have other forums as well. So in October, we're going to be holding an innovation and tech transfer event in Cape Town. So more information on that will be coming out shortly. We have our website and social media sites, particularly LinkedIn and X, where we make various resources and opportunities available. We provide an advocacy and awareness role to raise awareness on, I think, first of all, the importance of research management and innovation management in the ecosystem, the importance for institutions to invest in this and respond on relevant policies and legislative issues. And then we have various project outputs and resources. I think one project that we're working on at the moment is to build research management leadership in 9 universities in Southern Africa, spanning South Africa, Mozambique, and Malawi, where we are helping build the capabilities of the research support officers with the view to ensuring that the universities concerned are upskilled to enable them to operate at the highest levels and in particular be able to attract some of the big research grants from the big funding organizations that generally involve consortia, complex contractual provisions, and require strict management practices, financial and other grant management practices. And without the capability and infrastructure to manage these big grants institutions concerned, struggle to attract them. So the aim of this project is to ensure by the end of the project that these institutions will be able to do so. Looking at how SARIMA works, quite a shoestring organization, which for many years was run almost entirely by a volunteer committee. Over the years, we have managed to attain a certain level of security to build up a small full-time staff, which is then complemented by volunteers. So as you can see, in blue, we have our employees managed by our general manager. And then we have both operational staff and project managers. We also make use of consultants and part-time project managers and outsource other functions such as accounting and bookkeeping. And then we have our committee, which are elected and co-opted members, elected by the SARIMA membership for a 2-year term. And we have our 3 portfolios: Africa Engagement, Innovation, Tech Transfer, and Research Management, each of which is coordinated by a vice president, and then a broader committee, as well as other volunteers that are co-opted to work on certain projects and who also put a lot of time into the activities of the association. SARIMA membership offers discounts on events and training, access to SARIMA networks of regional and international partners, opportunities and funding, and international facilitators, trainers, and mentors. There's access to specialized training and resources which can meet specific institutional and development needs, membership of communities of best practice, and opportunities for professionalization, obtaining the professional credentials that I spoke about earlier. Looking at some of what SARIMA has achieved in the past 10 years or so, we have 20 RTTPs and 23 with credentials from IPRC on the research management side. We've held 10 regional and national forums. And in 2023, SARIMA hosted the INORMS conference, which is a national conference. INORMS is similarly on the research management side, an association of associations, where 559 delegates representing 52 countries. On the training and mentorship side, SARIMA has carried out more than 140 training events, has 46 accredited courses and 7 industry mentorships. More than 20 partners have participated in networks and exchanges covering over 30 countries and 40 exchanges. We've held 15 stakeholder forums and across 30 programmatic projects carried out 30 programmatic projects to the value of 147 million rand. So to sum up, SARIMA's role is to help equip our institutions to perform more high-quality, relevant research underpinned by appropriate resources in the form of people, funding, and infrastructure, to help ensure that the right institutional support is in place, to open up opportunities for regional and international collaboration, thereby ensuring that useful outputs and outcomes are generated, which can be disseminated and transferred so that they're taken up in the market and society to make positive impact. Thank you. Just a little more information. I think I would also just like to say in closing that we're a membership organization. We'd like to encourage some of you to become members. And we'd also like to hear from you about what you would like as members or prospective members so that we can respond to those needs. Thanks.